Are you going to be finding out the gender of the baby number 3 or wait until the baby is born? Oh, it just started snowing. Anyway, hi guys, welcome back. If you are new here, click the subscribe button. Also, if you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Kayla, and today I'm going to be doing my pregnancy Q&A. Now that we are all caught up on videos, now that you guys have watched all of my videos that I've pre-recorded, I am going to sit down and do like a whole big long Q&A for you guys, answering your questions about this pregnancy. Some of them you guys can probably figure out, but this is just going to be like a place where all of the information is spilled. So, what made you want to try for a third baby? Congratulations. We were not trying. That is a big misconception about this pregnancy, is that we were trying. We were 100% not trying. This was an unplanned pregnancy. I don't like saying the word oopsie because this baby is not an oops. This baby was 100% from the God up above. So, but yeah, we were not trying at all. We just kind of were in the heat of the moment. Condoms only work 90% of the time, and that 10% was us. So, is Victoria still hoping for a baby sister? That video was so sweet. Yes, she is still hoping for a baby sister, and like, I hope she's not disappointed. I really hope she's not disappointed. Obviously she loves her brother, and obviously she loves this baby so much. Like, she comes up to me all day long and like hugs me and kisses the baby, and like, it is the sweetest thing. And I know that she's going to love this baby regardless of gender, but I think she might be a little disappointed if it's not a girl. She has been talking for literally like a year about how much she wants a sister, so there's that. Would you ever consider a home birth? So here's the thing, I love home births. I love the atmosphere. It's so beautiful, it's so pretty, and it's so my vibe. However, I would not be comfortable with that. But not only that, my insurance doesn't cover a home birth, so it does not cover a midwife. Usually midwives you have to pay out of pocket for. Sorry, my neighbor was walking. Anyway, so no, I would not. We are going to be having this baby in a hospital. I'm going to do a whole video on my birth plan, so that should be up soon. Do you have an intuition as to the gender? Mine was totally wrong, but I thought I'd ask. Yes. I think it's a girl, but Brayden thinks it's a boy. Now on to that. Are you going to be finding out the gender of the baby number 3 or wait until the baby is born? I wanted to wait until baby was born, but my husband does not. He wants to find out the baby. He wants to find out the gender of the baby. He wants to just know. And so we compromised. And here's what we're going to do, and might make all of you so angry, but we are going to find out the gender at 20 weeks, but we are not going to be announcing anyone to anyone, not even our kids, until birth. So I'm sorry if that makes you angry, but that's our decision. So, do you have names picked out? We are about 90% sure we have both of the names picked out for a boy and a girl. So it has been really hard to agree on a name this time around. It was really hard. Like, we had to download that one, like, baby name Tinder is essentially what it is. And we had to download that and like get ideas, which like we did not get a single idea from that, because they were just not our kind of names. They were just not the kind of names that we like. So what was your husband's reaction? I actually have his reaction right up here. You guys go watch the video. I don't know if it's up here or right here. Anyway, go watch that video. But yeah, I love his reaction. He was like, really? I'm like, yeah, we pulled the goalie, dude. But we are so excited for this baby. Well, you need to take some precaution regarding your prolapse. If you don't know, when you were new here, I have a cervical prolapse that was diagnosed during my son's pregnancy, my second pregnancy. And I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to be talking to my doctor about that in a couple days. I'm going to a whole different doctor because my old doctor just was not thorough. They honestly just did not care. So I'm going to a different doctor. I'm going to my old doctor that is an hour away. So have you told Victoria and Elliot? Yes, the video is up here. Are you going to do the sneak peek gender test again? No, we are going to just find out at 20 weeks. I don't really want to spend the money this time around. We have my son's birthday coming up, so I'd rather spend the money on his birthday. So just curious, how do you know when you ovulated if you weren't trying, and how many DPO? I was taking ovulation tests. That was our form of birth control. I know that this has been like very confusing for some people, which I don't get. We were doing natural family planning and condoms, which obviously include condoms, but not only that, but natural family planning includes tracking your cycle, and tracking your cycle includes ovulation tests. So I know when I ovulated from my ovulation tests. I don't know why that's so confusing for people to understand. So yeah, no, we were not trying. I know that I've gotten one comment saying that if I was actually tracking my cycle and taking ovulation tests, that we were actually trying. That's not how that works. You can use ovulation tests to prevent pregnancy as well. Also, I feel myself ovulate. It is very, very, very painful. It is like period cramps on steroids. So that's another thing as well. So my first thought was, holy shit. How? That was my first thought. Obviously I know about the birds and the bees, but I didn't know how it happened. It was 4.5 days, you guys. Sperm only lasts 5 days. So only a few hours away from all of the sperm dying. So like, it's still so crazy to me. No hate, just curious, if you find out the gender, why will you wait to tell public socials? Because people are mean and because I don't have to tell people anything. I was wanting to wait till birth anyway to find out the gender. People are just kind of rude with comments. I'm going to get comments either way about the gender, about this baby, being like, oh, I thought we were going to have another girl. Oh, I thought you were going to have another boy, blah, 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 blah. And people can just suck it. So, yeah, we will not be telling anyone, not even our parents, what the gender is. So don't think you're alone in that. This is just a surprise that we want to keep to ourselves. You know, it's kind of nice having just that one thing between me and Brayden. We had Elliot's name between us for the entire pregnancy, and we loved that. Having our entire lives on social media is really, really hard, and it's nice keeping things private. It's nice being able to say, no, we're going to keep this private. I share a lot online, and you still only know about 10% of my life. And obviously with all the hate that I've gotten this pregnancy, it makes me want to not talk about it even more. So how will you do the bedrooms? No hate, just curious. So if you guys watched the live pregnancy test, then you heard me say in there that in the kids' room, the kids share a room right now, there is actually a walk-in closet that is literally the size of a bedroom. So what we're going to be doing is taking out that window, putting in a whole new window that actually opens because that one doesn't open, putting in a vent and putting in a door. And that's all you have to do to make that one a room, because it already has electricity and everything. Like, it is literally a bedroom. And we wanted to do this later down the road when we start to sell the house, but obviously it's going to be pushed forward because that's just that. So yeah, the kids, Elliot and Victoria, will be still sharing a room. They love sharing a room together. If you literally ask them if they share a room together, if they love it, they will literally say yes. The other night I took Elliot out to go make a bottle because he was crying hysterically, so I took him with me to go make a bottle, sippy cup of milk. Okay, he's 2. We still call it a bottle. It's called a bottle to him. So we took him out, and Victoria wakes up and she goes, "Mommy, Elliot's not in his bed." Like, every single time Victoria goes to my mom's, her grandma's, Elliot does not sleep well. Like, they don't sleep well separated. So I think people just make it a bigger deal than it actually is. So yeah. Has anyone had a negative reaction when you told them? No, friends and family actually were really excited for us. The only people that have had a negative reaction are people online, and people online can just suck my ass. So other things you want to do differently this time around. I think it's badass. You want to go natural. So yes, I do want to go natural. I'm going to do a whole different video all about this question in particular, because my birth plan is going to be so different this time around. So the first person you told, I told Lex from the Fitzgeralds. Go follow their channel. She's also pregnant, and she's due, I think, 3 weeks before I am. So yeah, definitely go follow her journey as well. But yeah, I told her because I was like, I need someone else's opinion about this pregnancy test because it was so faint. I even had to put it in negative just to see the line. Like, it was so faint. I was like, I just need someone else's opinion. So that is who I told. So yeah. What is your due date? I am due July 20th, 2022. So yeah. Interesting. I 100% am gonna go before the 20th. It'll probably be like the first week of July that I'm going to go into labor. So yeah. Differences this pregnancy. There's been a lot of similarities to Victoria's pregnancy. This pregnancy has been kind of like a breeze. I know, knock on wood, because I need to do that. This pregnancy has been a lot like Victoria's, which is another reason why I think it's a girl. So yeah, this pregnancy, there's been like a lot of differences, especially like it's been night and day between Elliot's and this baby's. Like, this baby is just like being so nice to me. So yeah. So that's the differences. What changed your husband's mind about having another? Absolutely nothing changed his mind. Apparently God's plan changed his mind. We were not trying. He did not want another, but at the same time, I know that I'm going to get a lot of questions about this. At the same time, we knew that me going off of birth control and us relying on condoms and natural family planning, that there was a possibility of conception. And like adults and like parents, we knew that was a thing that we had to take into consideration, and we knew that was the best option for my body. Oh my gosh, just that 1 month of not having anything in me, no breastfeeding, no pregnancy, no birth control. It just was so amazing, and I will not be on birth control after I have this baby. That's another question. What are we going to use for contraception after this baby? Brayden is going to get snipped. So that has been our plan all along. I have carried the babies. I have nourished the babies. I have done my duty. It's now his time. So yeah. But yeah, we were not trying, and this is just God's plan. Like, there was literally only a 10% chance of conception. So God's plan is definitely stronger than ours. Also, a little funny thing, all of our kids are 21 months apart. So Victoria and Elliot were conceived 21 months from each other. I conceived when Victoria was 21 months old, and then also we conceived this baby when Elliot was 21 months old. So it's kind of awesome to think about that my body really likes the number 21. So anyway, that is kind of it for this Q&A. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please stop leaving me hate it kind of sucks. I just want to be able to enjoy this pregnancy. This is my last pregnancy. That is also another question. This is 100% our last pregnancy. And that is that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye, guys.
I had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all